What's your rank?
I'm actually gold 4, I think.
And what is your main role?
Jungle, and I can play jungle support. I I play all roles, but the most often is jungle.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
But my
Well,
wife is master, and my friend is GM, so I'm playing a lot of casuals with GM players and masters.
yeah, that's good because then you'll learn from them. Just from playing around them, you'll be able to pick up things.
Yeah.
So, so you pick Thanatos. Thanatos is really good in this MMR. So
Yeah.
this is a bad Thanatos game. Do you know why?
Absolutely not. But, I know against Mercury it's kind of shit, but I kind of popped off in the early game, so it was easy for me next. I I really learned from the mechanics of the Mercury because he had a bad positioning. It was very easy to learn to know where he was and things like that.
Yeah. No, it's 100%. So like, yeah. So you could obviously you could always outplay anyone, right? Like it doesn't matter how bad of a matchup it is. You can always outplay it. That's the beauty of MOBA, right? Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of math, but there's situation and math doesn't like translate exactly into the situation. So
Mm.
since you like Thana, I'll already give you a couple of interactions. So Bacchus is very good versus Thana, right? You can silence his 3. That's correct, but he already gets the belch on you, right? And when he gets the 3, it has counter healing, so you can't. After you scythe, it feels really bad. You barely get any sustain. Um,
Okay.
Chang'e is kind of good too, right? Because she has her immunity, and then she like a Chang'e. What she's gonna do usually, she's gonna go on you, ult 3-1, forces your ult or your beads right away. It feels bad, and
Yeah.
she has immunity for your ult.
She was the best player in their team, and she was kind of very hard to gank at any time.
So everything else you're pretty good versus. Yaga you're pretty good versus because you could just 3 her dash and that feels really bad.
Yeah.
She's forced to press 4. Rama's kind of annoying, right? Because you want to XE him / kill people and he delays that.
Mm.
So I just want to give you a little bit of matchups because Thana is very matchup dependent. But
Okay.
you're a top pick though, so it doesn't really matter because you're gonna pick whatever you're gonna pick regardless. But like in just if you want to just continue ranking up at a really fast rate, picking the right characters, because you're not gonna be top pick every time, right? So really taking advantage of being lower pick and counter picking is really important.
Okay. Be careful at like at the end of the game. I'm speaking French with my buddy, and I hope that doesn't fuck up the stream. You know.
No, it'll be fine. So one thing I think is already that I can see from UI that I would like for it to be, this doesn't matter. I don't mind this being a little bit bigger right here, but this is
Yeah.
guaranteed to be bigger, because, all right, this is the way you look at it, right?
Mhm.
If this is bigger, right, it allows you to see more. So to determine whether a fight is good or not, you can just glance up here and see, okay, it's 3v5 or 3v3, 3v2. You know what I mean? This is really important information, especially when you're in a team fight where, because this is how my eyes work, right? In a late game team fight, let me see when you close the store. Okay, so your mini map is too small too. So I would make
Okay.
this much bigger, like right here, and then make this much like this big. So
I
reason
was
being,
yeah.
is that you can. So let's say for example you're in a fire giant fight, right? You kill one, and then you get to like 30%, and everything is really fast, right? Really hectic. First thing you got to look at is this, right? Who is this? Is this fight good? So you're gonna look here. Is it 3v3? So let's say it's a 4v2, right? Against you. So you only have two. It's only you and one other person. You're at 30% health. Then the next thing to look at is the minimap, right? Boom, pow. Now you look at the
Yeah.
minimap and now you're like, okay, is someone close to me that I can kill? The answer is probably no because it's a 4v2. You're at 20%. It's really hard. So you know immediately to back. You see how fast you process the information? Bam, bam, bam. Okay, I need to back. You see? And like some people, like in the lower ranks, will be like, oh, you know, I'm Thanatos, I can kill someone, it's 4v, and not even look up here to see if it's 4v2, and then not even look at the minimap to see, okay, where is everybody?
Yeah.
Another thing about Wing Shard too, I don't mind Wing Shard. I think it's pretty good on Thanatos, but I think Horn Shard is better on Thanatos just based off the one, because the one it just does so much damage that I don't think the Wing Shard is outdoing your one damage, and it also sustains to top it off.
Okay.
It's like similar to Thor, you know what I mean? Like I think Thor has really good attack animation, and Wing Shard could be good, but like having another hammer and another stun is just too good.
Okay. Yeah. Just because I just want the move speed on Thana in addition of the two, you know.
But you're
If I gotta
overcapping a
catch
little
up to
bit.
someone.
You know what I mean? In that way, because because I'd rather have so the movement speed on Wing Shard is pretty low. If you look at it, it's more about the attack speed. I think it's 10% movement and then 40% attack speed. So it's more directed into the attack speed. So with that being said, I prefer to use Horn Shard and have my 2 up again than have Wing Shard in 120 seconds. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. Sure. But I was on my wife's PC, so that's not really my UI, but my wife's.
Oh.
And my minimap is in the middle of the screen, and everything is invisible except the towers and the objective, you know.
Yeah, no worries. I didn't know that. So yeah, if this is your wife's, yeah. I mean, the same thing with mine. If I play on my wife's account, I have to switch everything.
But I such a good PC, and I'm on a laptop, so yeah, better to play on my wife's PC.
True. So, did you feel like you did anything wrong right there?
Yeah. Every time I think I'm autoing it the wrong way, you know. Because when I watch you barely lose any health, and I'm losing a lot of health in the speed, and I don't know why.
Okay, so yeah, I'll tell you why. So the speed, every third it's auto attack, it does an ability. So you're gonna see right
Yeah,
here.
cleave. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even a cleave. He just sits down and casts it like a little one, like a little square, right?
Okay.
So 1, 2, you see, right here is the third auto. He's gonna use the ability, and you're gonna see your health. So if you just move to the side, he won't hit you.
Okay.
So what you do is you count 1, 2, 3, then you back up, and then you either way it's faster, right? Because your goal is to go to red, right? So if you back up and let him cast that stupid ability, and then keep backing up, either way it's more efficiency going to red, which I'm sure you know how important it is to get to mid first, so you can fight and get pressure. So this is important. Another thing, the 1 is better than the 3. Why?
Okay.
So if you had Boombas, I think the 3 is better. But since you have that means you're gonna get your cleave faster, right? So you're gonna kill the side minions in 2 auto chains, right?
Okay.
And then at the end, the speed is gonna hit you, and then you want it, and then you end up being full health when you're leaving this.
I see. Okay, I see.
And you almost sidestepped it there, but you see how inefficient it is to walk to this side, because now you're gonna have to go all the way to red buff.
Exactly. Yeah.
Same thing with this one. You want to just drag it back because you know where your goal is to be here, so you can just start moving back. Because you don't lose any damage efficiency by just press. So you press S, left click, SS, left click, SS, left click. You feel me?
Okay.
So here, you know Baba was going to throw spells at the wave, right? So what you do is you stand to, like, so he already uses 1, right? So you stand to the, like, side of this right here, and then he has to make a decision. Either throw the 2 at you or throw the 2 at the wave. He's probably going to throw at the wave. And then you silence, and if you cancel his animation right here, like, go to the 3, like, to the side, 3, the whole wave and him, it's so efficient. Instead, you stand here to try to auto this. You get hit with the minions, it now becomes very inefficient. And you haven't used your 3 yet on this wave. Usually you want to start hitting with, you already want to start using your CD because you want it up again for the fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Like those archers would be dead already, meaning you could focus the fight on him if you'd already 3.
Okay.
And it would
So
already
I
be
3
coming
the
on cooldown.
archer.
The whole wave.
The whole wave. Yeah. From the side. From the side.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, I missed that, and I'm dead over there, I think. No.
So here, I don't mind you throwing this one, but you already see the problem here. Look how much archer damage you take. Obviously, we already talked about it, and you're gonna improve on that. But you're gonna see the significance of it here. Look at the archers.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
I took so much damage. Yeah.
Yeah, they are, and then this guy did too. Now you have double stacked wave.
Yeah.
So now you just want to start trying to clear this. This guy already dashed, right? So you have nothing to be scared of. So you should start getting an angle to try to 3 this. Because where do they want to go?
You're gonna go for right or left, maybe?
Exactly. So they're going to go to one of the mid camps. And so the only way to like make it even is for you to get the other one. But if they shove this too hard without you doing any damage to the wave, they're going to be able to secure both sides, right? And that's going to put you really, really behind. So
Okay.
as soon as this Mercury dashes here, so right here your goal is like this, okay? Okay, we lost first wave, right? No worries. He dashes, you take note of that. He misses the 1, so he has no abilities anymore, right? You're happy about this because it's a big mistake. But unfortunately, your Poseidon throws his Whirlpool nowhere. So if he threw that on the wave, you would feel good. So now that this Mercury has nothing, you're not scared, right? Because nobody can stun you, right? Only the Baba can throw spells at you, but there's no way it's enough damage to kill you. So you should start going to the side and start setting up that 3 for the whole wave.
Okay.
Merc goes right. All right, you're good. But you see how you're still respecting too much? Like, there's nothing here to kill you. You can start walking up already and start hitting this, and then start running straight to left mids, because every second counts right now. And all right. Another thing too, right? Sorry, let me go blow my nose because I'm a little stuffy.
No worries. No worries. Take your time.
Not me. Welcome back, B. What up, Jerry? I'm back. How you doing, man? You there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay. So do you know about how much gold you lose when a tower hits a minion?
Not really, but I know I gotta have the last hit like League of Legends, you know.
So it's actually very different from League. So in League, when a tower hits a minion, nothing happens other than it's harder to kill the minion, right? To CS, to last hit it. In Smite, you lose 80% of the gold when the tower hits a minion.
Okay.
So you see this tower hitting this archer right here? Instead of getting whatever, let's say the 18 gold that you're supposed to get, if you last hit it, you're gonna get 3 gold. So let's look at the gold right here when the minion dies. 1 gold.
Yeah.
So you see how you could have avoided that by pushing it out. So here to avoid that, right? So unfortunately you couldn't stop this one, right? Because they still have pressure. And then this one you couldn't stop because I mean maybe you could have. Remember I told you earlier you could have went to the left. The Mercury has no threat on you, so you shouldn't be scared under tower. You could walk a little bit. And this one, these three, you definitely could have kept them out, right? If you just stood here and threed them, they instantly die. You get all 3 gold, all three archers full gold, and you're happy about that.
Okay.
But you're gonna lose 1, 2. You only got 1. 9 gold, 1 gold. This was the only one you got. Big difference, right? Literally 9 times multiplier.
I was afraid of the Baba because she had a potion in stock, and she had the CD up and the 1 up, so she could have killed me in no time.
Mathematically speaking, she doesn't kill you. Impossible. Look at your health. 634. She's level 3. Let's say best case scenario, she has 2 potions. She throws both potions, hits you with a 1 and a 3. Literally every single spell she hits you, you'd be here.
Okay.
So there's no kill threat, and that just comes with experience. How new are you to Smite?
Oh, it's been 10 years since I'm on my 11th year.
So a lot of these things, but you played a lot of casual before?
Yeah, I was only a casual player. I started ranked this year.
Exactly. So it's understandable. So all these things didn't really matter as much, you know? When you're playing casual, you're just killing everybody, you know, fuck it. But all these things are going to help you improve in your rank. So these little things that I'm telling you. So understanding damage is really important, right? Because it allows you to make better decisions. Like right there, you're scared of Baba Yaga. But that's because you lack experience in how much damage can Baba do at level 3, right? But now you know a little bit better, so... You know, and then now you know about the gold and the archers, so you won't let the minions go in there. So,
one up again. One up again.
Say it again.
That's one up again. Because now I know. I didn't know that 80% the gold was lost. It's huge. It's
insane. It's so important. It's everything. Look at the lead. You're literally. I mean, it's small, right? But it's only the first minute, and it's because the wave went in. You see that?
Yeah, 200 gold.
So now you're gonna make another decision, right? You're chasing them to right. Why?
Yeah.
I mean, they're low.
Because I know Merc was low, but I thought that Poseidon was coming with me, and he was reluctant to do that, so I end up dying because I threw everything at the Merc and he blinked out at the last second.
That's understandable. So the way I like to look at Smite and in general a practice is that mechanical practice, you don't worry about that, right? Because that's just if you're playing, basketball, some people can make the basketball in the net whenever they want. So sometimes you make it, sometimes you don't. But what you can change is your decision making, right? It's when you shoot it, right? If there's 3 people on top of you and you shoot it, that's a bad shot, right? Like that's not good. But if you're wide open and you miss it, there's nothing you can do. You made the right decision. So what I'm trying to say with that is that you're gonna go follow these 2 guys that already had more pressure than you and already cleared the camp. So there's no camp for you to go. So you're gonna go pretty much try to 1v2. The actual correct decision is to go to left mids, solo them, and then you have a gank left, right? A good opportunity to gank left. So let's look at the risk reward, right? Because that's all Smite is. Every decision has risk, and then there's reward. What you're trying to do is make the risk low and the reward high, right? So look at the risk reward when you go right. There's no reward because there's no mid camp. The risk is very high because Merc and Baba are both there. Now let's look at the left side. The risk is 0 because we know they're both here. So you get the mid camps. The reward is the mid camps. And then you have a gank on a Chang'e. That's an easy gank, right? Because that's a mage solo. So you see how this decision already changes the game a lot. Because if you die here, you're in a really bad spot. If you get this and gank this guy and then get this camp right here, you're in a great spot. So these early game decisions are very, very important, and you have to make sure to make the right ones. So let's see what happens. As soon as you see the Sylvanas, this guy kills the Rama too, it's even more reason to go left, because now you know your dual lane's winning too.
Okay. Bless you.
Thank you. Another thing too here, right? This is called a micro mistake. So you're gonna go to kill this Mercury, right? Why throw the scythe first?
Just on squishy, I like to do the size first and then 3 because the size pretty
Percent.
much uh, uh I don't know. It's my GM friend who told me with Thanatos it's better to 1-3 against the squishies or just do the one and wait for them to jump or leap and then do the 3 to interrupt it.
So your
You
friend
know?
is actually not wrong, but like I said, Smite is all about situation. So that what he said is the highest efficiency in damage. It is better to 1 than 3, but that isn't consistent, right? Like because the 3s are slow, right? And if someone is slowed, it's easier to hit the 1, right?
Okay.
So with what your friend told you, if you won him and if you landed there, it makes sense. But if you feel like
I missed.
you're not, yeah, I know, but it's okay. But if you're not being consistent with landing your 1, then allow your 3 to set you up. Because even me that I feel like I have very good mechanics, I still wouldn't have won first there. I would have silenced because I know Merc has dash, right? And if he dashes my 1, I'm guaranteed dead. So I don't leave that to opportunity. I don't leave that to chance.
Okay.
I silence first, make sure he can't dash and he's slowed. Then I won him, and then I see if I can kill him after that.
Okay.
Because as soon as you won here, and you miss, you have to run. There's no way you win this fight.
Yeah. Yeah. And that was my mistake because I thought Poseidon was laning something, but he missed other of his abilities, and I end up dying.
Good blink though. I like the blink. Like you're already thinking ahead, right? Because you're thinking, okay, he might blink because he's out of combat, and you did the same. You missed a blink, but the decision was there. You know, the preemptive thinking was there, so that's good. Another thing that could help you here. What is one thing you could have done better? Just look at your this bar right here. Tell me what you
Yeah.
could have done better.
I should have popped the potions to
Exactly.
try.
Good job. You should
Yeah.
have popped both health pots because one. All right. So do you know what Eye does? Eye of the Jungle.
Not. I'm not exactly reading the caption of every
No
item.
worries.
I,
Not a lot of people do.
I
So that's why I'm here for you.
yeah. Yeah.
So it gives you a health regen and mana regen when you're in the jungle. You see how it's
Okay.
proccing right now when you're in the jungle.
Yeah.
So now you have, if you pop your health pot, you see you have 40 HP 5. So that means you have 8 health per second, right? So if you pop your health
Yeah.
pot and your multi pot, you're sitting at like almost like 15 health per second. At that point, if you popped it right here, right, where you're looking to engage, your health would never drop, would barely drop, meaning you have so much health that it allows you to make a more confident decision. You see where I'm coming from? Because you're not scared to die.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
here you start getting a little bit low, and then if you have those pots running, like you're bumping up to like here right now, like bunk bunk.
Yeah. And I think the Merc was right on the decision making to wait for his dash, and that's why I couldn't kill him. He had the better decision making at the end.
Yeah, I think that gank went down more to mechanics, but
Yeah.
so here. Exactly, you should be 3. Well, there you only 3 these guys. If you stand to the side, you 3 the whole wave. It's very efficient. We already talked about that. Nice scythe.
Yeah.
So you wanna think about, yeah, exactly. You wanna get on top of these mid camps. You're gonna go for the gank. So you haven't got a mid camp yet. So you're level 3. It's not the worst, but so why is this gank not good?
Because Gerasio is playing way back, and he didn't come at the end, and I tower dived at level 3. So yeah, big mistake on my end.
No worries. All right, let's break it down. There is something very key to why this gank is bad. Try to figure it out. And if you don't know, don't worry. Just try to figure it out.
I am dying because the XP camp on the left was free for me, and I should have gone for the lefties, and right up top on the green of Merc because Merc was in base at the time, so I could have done his XP can and the lefties in mid.
So that was a lot of information. But don't worry, I understand. Don't worry about the future. Worry about what we're looking at right now. Literally, like if this was a picture, right? Imagine this is a picture and you're looking at it.
Yeah.
There is one reason this gank is really bad. One reason, one giant reason. And it's not, don't look at it for the base value, right? I understand that RDO is low on health, but there's a big reason. I'm gonna let you look at it a little bit longer.
Really, I don't know really.
No worries. That's why I'm here. I just want to see where your brain's at. But the wave. Look how big that wave is. What does this mean?
The wave is
it's pushing into him. Exactly, for one. So why would Chang'e go walk forward? There's no way for her to farm. So there's no reason she should stand here, right? So meaning this gank is now dead. So it's more about where the wave is than it really is about the RDO health. Because if the waves were just meeting right here and the RDO is low health, it's actually a good thing. Because that means the Chang'e is going to move up, right? Because he's going to try to kill the RDO. But with no wave to contest, the Chang'e is not going to move up.
Okay.
So that's where, right here, I leave. I go for this camp and I leave.
Okay. Yeah. I wasn't even looking at the wave, to be honest.
No worries, and a lot of people don't. I've been playing MOBA at the highest level for 10, 12 years, just literally trying to learn every little thing, always. So as soon as this camp doesn't show here, I'm leaving. There's nothing here for me. That's why you're level 3, right? Because if I'm this jungler, I'm already level 4, maybe 4.5. Because you didn't get, all right, so you only got mid waves at this point, right? You haven't got mid camps, no mid camp, no side camp. So you've been falling behind a little bit in farm. And right now you're in gold, right? The way to be better than these gold players and rank up fast is you have to be out farming them. And out farming them and then using your items that you out farm them with to win team fights for your team. So that's how you rank up. So right now we're not doing the greatest job in terms of farming.
Oh yeah.
But that's okay.
Yeah. I think I'm rushing too much the ganks and not even considering of just farming like to level 5 and then ganking, you know. Wait for the big opportunities and the best opportunities to bring something up to the team.
That's fair. Another thing, the way to look at this, right? You don't necessarily need to be 5 to gank, but you like in Smite, when you look at like this camp is here, you have to farm it. Like because let's say you go and gank right here, right? And you die. This camp isn't being reset. Do you understand where I'm coming from? This if you kill this camp, then you go gank, and then you die. Oh, it's whatever. It happens. But if you don't clear this camp, then go gank and die, it is literally like I would call GG for myself if I did that. Because you're not resetting the camp, 1. 2, you're getting stuck on level 3. You've been level 3.5 for like a minute already.
Yeah.
So you want to be efficient in terms of farming. That is the key to being better than your opponents and ranking up. So this gank ends up being okay because the guy moved up. That's the immunity. That's the big one for you. So
yeah, I saw. That's why I engaged when I saw she popped her 2. I tried to do something, but I don't know. I walked up to the tower, but the Arthur didn't follow up, so I ended up dying. If she took 1 tower shot, I think the Chang'e was dead.
don't worry. So this is a tip that I will give you for you to improve is don't look at the other players. The other players are just literally units. You don't even think about them as players. Every time you play for yourself, think about what you could have done better. Because if you worry about them, then you're not worrying about yourself. And then that means you're taking away from yourself. You're taking away time that you could have learned about yourself and then, putting it on them. I'm not saying that you're blaming them. I'm just saying I want you to be better, faster. You know what? You feel me?
Yeah.
Okay,
but
so
I end up blaming him at the end. So that was my mistake, to be honest, when I think about it.
No worries. So this guy uses immunity. For me, what does this mean? That means I don't need to rush any of my abilities. This guy is about 10 feet away from his tower. I have so much time, so much space to left to attack him and use my silence and use my one when I feel that the timing is right. So right away you rush all your abilities, right? When I say rush, look how you rush your 3.
Yeah.
It's rushed. Why? Because you could have just autoed him there, right? Wait for him to start running away, so then you silence, so then you slow, and then you catch up to him again. Instead, you use your silence when you could have autoed him. You understand where I'm coming from?
Yep.
You gotta just take your time on your autos. He heals.
Yeah, that's a
nice scythe.
problem as well.
He has
I
5.
kept yeah, he's 5 on this wave. He ended up killing me. Yeah.
Okay,
Heals right now.
you wanna know how you kill this guy?
Yeah, tell me.
If you're level 4. Level 2 levels
Yeah.
in scythe kills is guaranteed.
Yeah.
And you know how you would have been level 4? The
If
back
I,
camp.
yeah, the back camp. Yeah.
So, I mean, you might have not been actually. You would have been like 3. But if you did one of the mid camps plus this, you're level 4, you come gank this, he's guaranteed dead off the scythe. The problem is this guy's level 5, so you're 3, and he ends up hitting 5 luckily off the kill. But if you had your level 4 scythe, level 2 scythe, he dies. So you can see how, not farming efficient punishes you here.
Yeah. Tell me, what ability am I maxing first?
Your 1.
The 1 or my 1? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Now, look at your camps. The thing is your jungle is the hardest role. So it's fine. It's good that you're learning it because it's the hardest in terms of efficiency. That's why I can say so many things. It's only been 3 minutes, and you see how many things I've already went wrong.
Yeah.
Look at your camps. Every single camp is up.
Yeah.
So there you want to group the camps. I'm sure you've seen me do that before.
Yeah, that's why I do it all the time. But the Poseidon was not there, and I was waiting for him to share XP. Otherwise, I could have done the both camps and not wait for him. But
no, but you could. So as you're coming to the speed buff, right? You should be watching this Poseidon. He's clearing the wave, right?
Yeah.
He finished clearing the wave. So here, he has nothing better to do, right? He has to come this way. So by the time you hit the red and then drag it right here, he's going to 3-1 it. You lose 0 HP. And then you guys both get your camps and you're both happy.
Okay.
And, okay, let me explain one more thing. In Smite, when you split the farm two ways, it's the most efficient. It is 150% efficiency. So when you clear a camp by yourself, it's 100%, right? You obviously get 100% of the XP and gold that you get. But when it's split in 2, it's 150%. So it's more efficient.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
And when it's 3 ways, it's still 150%, but usually there's something else on the map that could have been done. That's why it's a little inefficient.
That's why I'm saying all the time the support.
Or is it?
His job is to all the way for the mid or the ADC and not share camps with the jungler,
Support is really hard to explain macro-wise, like what you should and shouldn't be doing. There's a lot of space for creativity in terms of when you should farm, when you shouldn't, when you should split, when you shouldn't. There's a lot of space for that. That would take me like a long time to explain, but it's really in depth, especially the higher level you get. But let's go back to this one. So you're going for the gank. I like this. Rama goes in the air. There you go. You go in the air. You're looking for Rama. No ult. Nice. Scythe. Beautiful. Nice. You get Merc ulted. He grabs that guy, so you're confident here. Okay, so you desynced a little bit there, right? What did you have an opportunity to do here?
Honestly, I don't know.
No worries. Look at all these guys grouped up, right? Literally, there's 6 minions and 2 gods, right? And guess what? you cleave instead of cleaving everyone. You focus the tank Bacchus. You see where the mistake is there? Because you could have cleaved everything here, and you know what happens when you cleave all of this? You get the health. You get like 100 health back because you're killing all these minions.
Yeah.
Also, you're maxing the 3, but we already talked about that. You're gonna max the 1 from now on.
Yeah.
Nice. 2. And you got blink to chase this guy. You want to good routing right away. Good routing. You see him on the minimap go high, so you want to go this way. And this is correct. You don't have to chase the kills. Don't be blood hungry. Think deeper than let me kill someone. Okay, this guy's going to be running. He's probably going to merc dash. He might have blink. Then he's going to walk. If you chase him, you're going to end up like here. Baba Yaga kills you, and then you're like, oh my. Literally, a good fight, a good gank turns into nothing because you didn't farm after it. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is very good from you.
That's why my wife told me, don't chase ever if you are not certain to get the kill.
100%.
Just farm.
So now this becomes an opportunity again, but you feel good because you got the XP and gold already. He looks like he's running away. Speed greener up. And you see how the first 3 minutes went wrong for you, right? You didn't farm anything, you ganked, you died to the solo, but then that's the beauty about jungle, right? You fuck up one rotation, that's okay. But you have another opportunity to bring it back, which you did, right? You cleared all your camps, you went here, you got a double kill pretty much, you were part of 2 kills, and you got the camp, and now you're back.
Yeah. That was a good gank for me, yeah.
Exactly. Smite is all, jungle is all about tempo. You know what I mean by that?
Not really.
So, do you watch basketball?
Yeah, a bit.
So basketball is a tempo game, right? Like sometimes you're throwing up shots, but they're not landing. But then sometimes you're throwing up shots and everything is landing. You know what I mean? Everything is hitting, is scoring.
Yeah.
So
I know now. Yeah.
Sometimes you feel good. Like sometimes it's like you're feeling the heat. You're making the right decisions. You're making the right plays. Let's go. But sometimes you might fuck up, but it's all about going back to that same tempo. Okay, it doesn't matter. I've messed up. I'm going back to playing aggressive, farming my camps. You know, you don't want to get in your own head.
Okay.
Do you know what an auto cancel is?
Yeah. I know. But what item it is? I play a lot of Susano, and
So Hydra's Boba's hammer.
Yeah. I watch you play Susano a lot, and that's why I play Insects now to auto cancel other one and another god as well.
Exactly. So there you did it. You did the water. So there you could have done a small auto cancel. So here, boom, cleave, nice, into your 3. So the auto cancel after your auto big auto was a 3. Beautiful. So here, you could auto one more time and then cancel your auto with a 1. You see how you did an auto? You won then auto.
Yeah.
So it's something small, but it makes a big difference in the late game.
More efficient this way. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Did you change totem?
No.
That was really important because green is so useless for you at this point, while CD is so OP for you.
Yeah, the blue one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I never think about a totem, to be honest. It never crossed my mind.
No worries. But so the way I look at totems is you want to be a car racer, but you don't care about what engine you got. You know what I mean? That's the way I would look at it.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right.
You want to win the race, you want to have the best engine. Beautiful combo there. There was only a small micro issue, but it was small. So you see how you could have autoed right? All right, let's look at the stun.
Then 3, yeah.
Auto then 1. So here, look how long he's stunned for. You can use this little bar right here. I don't know if you ever use it.
No, but now I know.
Exactly. So right here, you see how much time you have. So here you rush your scythe, right? Because he's still stunned for a while. If you auto scythe, he's guaranteed dead. But you still have more abilities. You have your 3. But, always try to be as efficient as possible.
Okay.
So now you got Joins, you got a couple ganks off, good counter gank left, you got your camps. I would like for you to re-gank this lane again. Because
Yeah.
why is this gank such a good gank? Think deeper than he's half health. Why do you think this ganking this Chang'e is so good?
I thought the Chenga was too strong now to meet a ganker, you know.
But why? You just had a big boy rotation. You're pretty much even with that Chang'e.
Yeah, but I didn't know if she had ult or whatever, and I didn't have ult. I don't have beads, so
That's good. I like that you're thinking like that. So, but I'll ask you again. Why is this Chang'e gank so good? Just give me. It's only one reason. Just tell me why. Why do you think this Chang'e gank is so good? Because it is a good gank, but I want you to think deep on why it is. It's one reason.
because she's really pushed up and the wave with the wave. I
Nope.
think.
But that's fine.
Nope.
That's a good way to think about it. That is correct. But there's no counter gank, right? Nobody
Yeah,
can
there's no
counter
counter
gank. So it's a 2v1 for a long time. So that's a lot of, comfort in feeling safe on this gank. Because even if she ults you, she can't kill you, right? If she 3-1 ults you, you'll be like here. So and if there's no Merc, there's no one to punish you, right? So even if you clear this, go gank, it's not successful, it doesn't matter. You just back and you didn't lose anything.
Okay.
But if it is successful, you feel very happy about it. Level 9 Chang'e kill. So another way to look at this too, right? She's like a Gold Fury right now, right? Like she's pretty fed. So if you get that kill, it's big time. And so that's why. So this risk reward here, the risk is low, right? Because there's no Merc, he just spawned, and the reward is very high. So you see how we're talking about risk reward when we make decisions?
Yeah. Okay. Now I know.
So here you already. I like that you came over to their jungle because Merc was dead. So what I want you to do is clear up this CD. So by just sitting on red when he clears it, it gives you the CD, so you know when to be back on time. Same thing for the back camps. Just go here, reset the CD, and you're good to go.
Okay.
Because now you don't know when this comes up or if this is up. You feel me? When you could have got the information for free. I mean, you're already here. Might as well.
Yeah, but I didn't know where the Merc was. I thought it was on his speed, but I didn't know if I had the time to
But the question
take
is,
the timer.
the question is, are you scared of this Merc? Level 6 Merc versus level 8 Thanatos. I'm not sure if I'm too scared of this guy. If he shows up to his back camps, I'm gonna tell him it's mine. That's how I'm telling him.
Yeah.
The only thing you're scared of is this Chang'e. In reality, like if she starts
Chenga,
connecting, then you're scared. But if it's just
Chenga could have rotate and the Baba as well because Poseidon was not in the lane, so he could have reached. He could have not reached me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm not strong enough to 1v3 people at this point in the game.
Yeah, but you don't have to 1v3. That's really good that you thought about all that, right? Because all you have to do is reset the camp, right? Just know the timer, and then if Merc shows up, you know to walk away, right? Because you thought about if Chang'e rotates, I die. If Baba comes, I die. So that's good because, but even then they wouldn't kill you, right? Because Chang'e showed Baba was clearing red and needs to get to mid wave. So if you're here, no one can be here for a certain time. But I agree, trying to 1v1 him at his back camps is not a good decision. But all you want to, because you thought of all that information, you understand that the right decision is just to find the timer on the camp, not fight him on his back camps. So you see how all that information turns into it making a better decision?
Yeah.
You also don't have a recipe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't pick up the recipe all game, so don't worry about it. I forgot. I forgot the recipe.
A French person not cooking? Man, this is a fucked up life. Alright, this is a good gang. That's a good grab from Bacchus. That's Baba Yaga ult, not being used on you. So who's your target here?
Bacchus, all the way.
Exactly. How is that wrong?
I think I should have sized before and then 3.
Incorrect. Try again. What do you think you should have done?
I don't know. Then I don't know.
No worries. So, what does your 2 do?
Immune to slow, I think.
Yes, that's correct. There's more to it. You know the rest?
And move speed.
Yes.
and there's a third thing, but I don't know what it is.
And that's the key right there. It gives you pen. So it gives you
Okay.
free flat pen on your abilities. So it's pretty much more damage for your abilities. So you should always be 2ing before you use any ability.
Okay.
Because if you 2-3 here, this does like probably like 170 instead of 124.
Okay.
Silence into 1.
Yeah, I missed.
And then you see how you did the kit all backwards there? So it
Yeah.
should be 2, 3, 1, dead. Instead you 3, then wait for him to be unsilenced and unslowed, then throw the scythe, and then use your 2. Because if you use your 2 here, right, you're so fast because of the threshold, right? You see the threshold, so it gives you actually increased movement speed on your 2.
Yeah.
So
I think if I pop the 2, I don't miss the size.
exactly, you're so fast that you're so on top of him that it's impossible to miss. Another thing too, right? He has no way to, like, he only has one baby juke, right? So don't let him juke you. He's in such a bad position that even if he flops, he's not safe. And you have ult, right? So don't let him. So start auto attacking him. Force him to make a mistake. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because if you throw the scythe, that's when it gets scary. If you miss the scythe, now you might have to use ult. You might have to blink. You might have to dive. But if you just auto attack him, then force him to make a weird juke like he did right here, then you just auto attack him and he's dead, right?
Yeah.
2 wing shard, and now it gets weird. Now you're forced to ult on the tower, and now you're gonna die.
Yeah. I die.
So no worries. That's why we're here learning. Nice entry, 1 ward, perfect. Totem.
Yeah. Yeah. Totem.
So do you know what all 5 totems do?
I know the blue is CDR, the yellow is speed,
Yellow's
um,
pen, penetration,
yellow is pen, purple is speed, attack speed. Yeah, and the green is health, more health. Okay.
And then red is
And
lifesteal.
okay, red is lifesteal.
So for Thanatos, you want to be swapping between red and CD.
Okay.
For totems, you don't even have to overthink it much. Pretty much look at them and be like, which one do I like best? Just act. It's like shopping. You never lose, right? You're only gonna get more. It's just maybe you're a little inefficient. Maybe you buy some boxers you didn't like, but I mean they're free. Can't go wrong with free boxers. You saw the same mistake again in the micro?
Yeah, same mistake. Yeah.
No worries. I'm sure you're gonna do it, but I bet you next time you won't. Big silence here. Nice kill. Did you see it again?
Yeah, again.
No
Yeah.
worries.
I think I make the mistake all the game.
Yeah. I'm sure it's something that you're it's your comfort. That's how you play right now. Yeah, exactly. We're ulting that shit. Nice. 2. Why should you have juked there to the right or left? After you dunked that guy.
Because maybe Merc was ulting from base or
Exactly, baby.
something.
Now you're thinking. But I bet you weren't thinking about that in the moment.
No.
Exactly. But that's how you think ahead, right? Because there's a high chance that could have happened, right? So,
Yeah.
oh, and look who shows up. You see how if you're thinking ahead, you're never scared because you know what's coming. So right here, the way I'm thinking, right, is I'm dunking under tower, right? Meaning Merc wants to counter. He wants to help this Bacchus, right? Because he knows you're going to take a lot of damage. So boom, I probably juke once to the right. And then I'm thinking Merc is coming from somewhere, right? So
I knew Merc was coming, but from where, I didn't know.
that's fair. He blinks, he misses. So you rush your scythe there. You agree?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, all right, so it was just a little, yeah, both of you guys are doing some weird stuff, but it's fine.
Very weird. Yeah. Believe me, I watched the game, like, I watched the video 2 times with my wife, and she was laughing at me so hard.
You can't. That's what we have wives for, to laugh at us.
But when your wife his masters and you're not, believe me, it's out of the business.
Exactly. Nice. Take your time. Beautiful. So here, there's a chance. Like, let's say this Mercury. Like, if I'm this Mercury, right? I see Thanatos show up. The first thing I'm doing is dashing. So that's why I think the scythe is wrong, because if he dashes your scythe, you have no kill threat. Now, if you do it the other way around, if you 3, then I know you're gonna do this the rest of the game, but I want to tell you why. If you 3 and then he can't get his dash off, then you won. Now you kill him, right? So this way there's chance for survival. The other way there's no chance for survival.
Okay.
But nice scythe. Yes. So here was another wrong decision. Why?
I should have gone for the XP camp
Exactly. Yeah.
and not the wave.
3 art. So remember we talked about that 80% decrease, right?
Yeah.
So you're getting 3 archers, 2 of them at 80% decrease in gold, over getting free back camps, which is a totem values, or mid camps, which is high value.
Yeah.
And not only that, there's one big thing about you doing this, and this is the highest level of MOBA, by the way. So don't be sad if you don't know.
I'm gonna let you answer this question.
Don't worry, you can call a friend. No, I'm kidding. So the biggest thing is that and this is the highest level of MOBA, right? Let's say you're in a diamond lobby or a masters lobby. You're showing mid for 2 archers. You're showing mid for 3 golds. Okay, 21 gold. So 27 gold, you're showing mid. What does this mean? It means Rama feels safe. It means Chang'e feels safe.
Yeah.
So
that's why I knew this was a mistake, because if I'm clear on wave, then the other lane are feeling safe and exactly know where I am.
exactly, they know where you are. You did it for something that's less gold than what's on the map where you wouldn't show. So all in all, that was a bad decision. But I mean, now we know. This Chang'e is your most important gank at this point.
And I think I'm shutting down pretty soon.
Sounds good.
But I wanted Hydra at least to gank her, because she was so fed.
Mm-hmm. Now the thing about, so she's 4-0, right? So that's a big kill streak. Not only that, she's in free kill. She's full damage. So if Ardio stuns her once, you scythe auto attack, she's dead. You saw where you messed up there? It's just micro, but auto this guy,
Yeah.
and then cleave all of them. Alright, so this auto didn't matter, right? Alright, let's go to it. So this auto's, obviously you need to hit this guy so you can aggro him. This auto is useless on this guy because you want to hit this guy, because when you cleave, all this guy, and this guy are going to die, right? When you 3 and cleave, these guys are dead. Only this guy's alive. So putting damage into this guy is useless.
Okay.
And then you don't cleave before you cancel the 3, which could have been just a mechanical mistake, but that's fine. You do it the other way around, just auto the chest and scythe.
Yeah.
Something small, but it'll save you an extra second. Alright, you go for the Chang'e. This is good.
And I think I'm dying right there.
What should you use in this gank?
My ult straight.
Yes, but okay. Why should you use your wing shard here for this gank?
I don't know. At speed when I'm landing.
But why?
I don't know, Andy.
No worries. You're level 12. So what are you gonna do when you go back to base? You're gonna buy beads, so you're not gonna have it no more. So might as well use it, right?
Oh, okay, okay, I know. Okay, yeah, makes sense.
And here you should have started with the ult, but it's fine. You see, if you pop that wing shard right now with your 2, you're gonna slice this dude up. Use the immunity, nice. Oh,
And I missed.
don't worry, that's the Thana. That's the Thana. The Thana life right there. But even before this, right? If you went into this gank, let's say fuck deal. We both agree that you should have ulted in first. But
Yeah,
if and you're using your 2 a lot, right? Look at your 2 is going to use. It's not going to use, right? You're not using that extra pen. If you use your 2 and wing shard together here, then 3-1 autos, this guy's dead without even your ult.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
I liked your 1 there, the blink 1, right? The reason is that you're catching him off guard, so he won't be able to immune it, and you get the damage in right away. So that's a good play there. Now you got beads, so you're going serrated.
Yeah.
I think Bloodforge would be really good here.
I
So why is
take it
serrated not
after.
that good here? What is serrated?
Attack speed, 10% penetration,
It's
and
20%?
some lifesteal.
20% pen. Now,
And I've got, yeah,
so now I'm
yeah.
gonna ask you, do you need 20% pen?
Not really.
Why?
Because with my 2, I have penetration with
Yeah, flat pen.
Yotunes. Yeah, Yotunes, Hydra. I should have gone Bloodforge for the move speed and the passive already.
Yeah, but you're missing one big reason on why you don't need 20% pen this game.
I'm overcapping.
Nope. Try again. I'm gonna make you work for it.
Really, I don't know.
They have 1 tank.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
So this Chang'e is not building tank. They only have a Bacchus. He's level 7. So the way I look at this build up right here, I'm looking at their gods, right? I'm saying, okay, Chang'e's full damage. They only have a Bacchus that's tank. So why go percent pen when I could just go Bloodforge, higher damage, more snowball potential, and better lifesteal. So
Yeah.
that's what I just want your brain to start thinking like that. Obviously, we talked about you not getting the CD, but going for the kill here. This is why we love Thana. Press 2 and run really fast.
Exactly.
Why was this a big mistake?
I was just trying to steal the blue, at least if I'm not killing just trying to steal the blue.
I mean, you want the kill over this blue, 100%. Level 14 Chang'e, that's 5-0 I think right now.
Yeah, but I wasn't sure if she had ult because if she, yeah, she was dead anyway, so I should have just go for a kill and forget the blue.
But there's gonna be interesting. There's something very interesting here that I'm gonna teach. So this guy has no mana, right? He's trying to get some mana regen.
Yeah.
Once he sees you, what is he gonna do?
Run his blue in tower.
Exactly. And what is the tower gonna do?
Mm,
Hit the blue. So
Yeah,
what
hit the
does
blue,
that
so-
mean? That means you take he's literally killing himself. Because if you don't hit this blue with the scythe, this blue can take 2 tower shots. Meaning you have 2
Yeah,
tower shots worth of
okay.
time to kill this Chang'e.
okay.
You see where I'm
Yeah.
coming from?
I never thought about that.
No worries, a lot of people won't. He might have enough mana to immune. Nice. Just don't panic. Beautiful. I always stay focused. So they get Gold Fury. Unfortunate, you got a big Chang'e kill though. You're very happy about that.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're seeing red here?
Yeah. But I thought I'm gonna have kill potential and stumble the game, so I went past the red and the speed.
But the way I look at this, right, is that this is a high risk gank, right? Because you're pretty low. What does killing red and speed do? It lowers the risk significantly.
Yeah.
Because not only are you collecting the farm and making the CDs already reset, but you're gonna be almost full HP, right, off the scythe and killing it. So it's just like you're making the risk really high and the reward really low when you can just clear these two and make the risk low and the reward high.
Okay.
And this is a Thana thing, or if any other junglers that you build Soul Eater on, this is really good. You see, now this gank feels a little bit less scary. Yet now it's not there anymore, but it's fine because you already got your reward. I don't think you should be throwing that. Why?
Because I don't know what a merc is, and I gotta keep the abilities up if he shows up.
That's fine, but so I'll explain this to you. So his abilities cost health, right? So I don't know if did you know that?
Absolutely not.
So all his spells cost health, right? And right now you're trying to conserve health, right? So if you just let auto attack it, then 1, you're gonna be to like up here. But if you 3 it and then 1 and then don't last hit it, you're gonna be like around here. So I'd rather be here with over shields than be here with shields. You feel me?
Yeah.
Something micro, something small, but does a lot. And you're definitely not giving that to Sylvanas. Fuck that tree.
I was giving it to
I'm kidding, but
Ramdal.
what on Facebook? Thanks for the 3 years, man. All right, let's skip a little bit to some team fights so we can work on those. We got serrated. Tonga gank is looking mighty juicy. The Merc ganks, so there's a counter gank opportunity. It's a little bit scary. Yeah, I don't mind this.
Yeah, I was definitely sure to not kill them both, so I prefer to get lost.
100%, yeah. So they go on you. Nice beads. Unfortunate 3. Do you feel like you panicked here?
Yeah. And I know he was gonna blink in. I was sure of it, and I should have pre-beats the dash.
Exactly. I like that. That's the way you're thinking, because that's exactly what it should be. You need to play right here. You have your team close to you, right? So you're not too scared. You go to pull this camp. They show up. You're full health. They probably why do you feel like these guys might not have every ult or everything, every resource?
Because they surely used it on
exactly
the solo laner. Yeah.
And that's the way you should be thinking, because you're like, okay, they ganked Ardio, so they must have used resources. So they're coming on my back camps where my team is close. Their resource might be low, and this might be greed from them. So how to punish that? You have beads blink. The only thing you're missing is ult. Be patient with your scythe and keep whacking them, because you're hitting hard with Serrated right now. And if you play that more confident, you definitely wipe them. You're waiting for the blink. You get choded on the blink. You greed your scythe. Now you have silence. You're fine. Your two would have killed him there. If you 2-3, he dies. But I know we talked about that already. Now this fight gets kind of scary. You got Divine on you. You have Chang'e heal. You have Belch. You're not really healing. You're trying to get out. You get shelled. They're chasing you. If you hit blue buff right now, you go from 753 to like 1500 HP. So this is what I would have done here, right? So this guy dies, whatever. I bet you're not even looking at this, but you will now. Look at all these debuffs. Divine, and then that's Bacchus ult. So you don't want to. I would have been sitting here looking to clear this, but then I would look at my debuffs to see I'm Divine, so I would not hit this blue buff yet. I would sit around the blue buff because I know this is a free 600 health pack. That's the way I look at it. You played other games before with health packs? That's the way you look at it. With you're playing Thanatos. A camp is a health pack. And then you look around, you kind of like the Baba Yaga ult. If we get your Divine again, I'd wait around the blue for Divine and just go back to full health. And then someone said this, and honestly, it's 100 times easier to critique your gameplay and say what you should have done in the moment. The hardest part is getting yourself thinking like that about a decision you do while playing. Well, obviously, yeah, like, but even if you don't have the information in the back of your head of what you should have done, then you don't even think about that ever. That's why I'm here explaining every single thing and breaking down every decision that he made and saying, no, this is what was right and this is what was wrong. Obviously, you did whatever you thought was right in the moment, but in your subconscious, I want you to have the right information because then you can see your mistakes. If you don't have the right information, you can't see your mistakes. What's up, Fry? What's up, Renzi? So another micro thing that I wanted to teach you is, like I said earlier at this camp over here, is that if the goal is to regain HP, do not 3 the camp unless you're in urgency to clear it. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. Now it makes sense.
So like, let's say for example, you were here, right? And there was a Baba Yaga chasing you. Then you 2-3 auto 1 and heal, right? Because you had to. The guy was chasing you. But if there's nobody chasing you, have all the time in the world, pop your 2, auto cleave, it kills the side minions, then scythe the big, it's gonna give you so much HP.
Okay.
You're dead. Nice ult. So here, this is a mistake, right? Do you agree?
I didn't know if she has ult, and the Sylvanus was very low, and as soon as I missed my one, I should have run away.
But even if you landed, do you think you kill anyone here?
Never in a million years.
Exactly. So that's where it started from, right? It wasn't even the fact that you missed the one. It was the fact that you were going for the one that was a mistake.
Yeah.
Because there's 2 people here. You're half HP. You have no beads. You have no blink. Baba shows from the corner, right? This is now a 3v2 when your Sylvanus has half HP. You're dead. Here, if you don't press 4 here, you're dead. So you didn't realize the situation was bad until it was too late.
My decision making sometimes when I rewatch the game making me question my life decision, you know.
No worries. I mean, even if I were to watch back my own game, I'm sure I can find many times that I made wrong decisions.
Yeah, but I think I'm not being patient enough in everything I do in Smite.
Yeah, but it's hard to be patient because right now I'm starting to see that you lack some of the information that you needed, you know? So
Yeah.
as soon as you start to get more and more information, you're able to just start making better decisions, because to make the right decisions without the information is nearly impossible. Do you agree with that all?
Absolutely. No, she was CC immune. Why did I ult? I don't know.
No worries. As long as you know that it wasn't the right play. What could you have done here to have more HP going to gank right?
One auto cleave one.
Exactly,
And
just one any minion there,
right.
you're reaching a good bit. Especially with Serrated. Do you see your mistake? But we already went over it. But if you pop your 2 there and then use all
Yeah,
your abilities, then you
he's dead.
literally one-shot him.
Yeah.
Right, like right here, you already popped the 2. Even if he reacts to it, it's fine. You're always confident. In your mind, you're gonna hit every scythe. So don't worry about rushing it. In your mind, you have to think like that, right? You have to think, I will hit every single scythe I throw. And when you miss, that's part of life. I mean, it is what it is. We're human. We're not machine. But in your mind, you're confident you're gonna hit the scythe. Meaning you're gonna use your 2 here. This guy doesn't even know you're here yet. So you're gonna 2. And then when you 2, what are you going to do after that? You're going to left click. Why? Because you have Hydras. So you look, you pop your 2, you get Hydra's proc, you hit for like 300. Then he's gonna do what? He's gonna try to roll. You silence that, and after you silence roll, you won him and you one tap him. Guarantee. Guy has no time to react.
Okay.
You see how he has a lot of time here to react, and now it becomes sticky because he gets up in the air. Now Bacchus is here. There's people rotating. Merc could have ult. You don't have beads. But you come back in. Right there, I'm patient. Why am I patient here? Because I'm looking, and their goal is this guy, right? Not me. They don't even know I'm here anymore. So if that's the case, then this guy's out of this fight, right? And this guy's committing on this guy. So I'm going to be patient with my blink because that's one of the only resources I have left to guarantee this kill or this kill, because you have insane damage right now. You have 30% pen, 10 flat pen, like 20 flat pen from your 2. Like you got all the you one tap. You do so much damage here. So I'm going to be patient. You do the opposite of patience. You wing the scythe into LeBron James status. Then you finally 3, but you could have auto-canceled, right? Because look at your Hydras. It's ready to be used, but you don't use it because you're straight into the silence. Which means that there's a chance they get away. Nice, Sylvanas comes. Alright, now you got your 2.
I'm in the side again.
No, but no worries. I think the missing is coming from the rushing. It's the decision making of throwing the scythe there. Like this guy has nowhere he's gonna go. He's going nowhere. So just pop your 2 and start hitting him. Force him into a straight line. You know what I mean? Let him wiggle. When I see people, you know, whatever. I'm El Leon, right? Everybody wants to juke me. Everybody wants to juke me. Everybody and their mother wants to juke any spell that I throw, right? So what do? I forced them into a position where I'm like, yo, you wanna jiggle side to side? Go for it. I'm gonna hit you and hit you and hit you and hit you. And then they're like, oh shit, I'm 10% HP. I need to walk straight. You're dead. You're dead by then. You get me? And then I land the spell at the end, just like a spit. Like, oh, you wanted to juke me for 10 seconds? Well, and then you ended up taking 80% of your health by juking side to side. Now you're dead. But you got a bunch of kills there. You get faster. You're getting closer to your Blood Forge. Oh shit! You end up going for more. Look, in my opinion, I feel like you have the mechanics. You're a different student. It's hard to like kind of read. Some things you do really good, and some things you don't really know. So I think you're a type of player. You just need more information, and you'll climb the ranks. Because I see you landing a lot of things. A lot of decisions you make sense to me. I like that. Hell yeah, bro. If you auto-cancel, this guy's dead, by the way. 2. No worries. Big quadra kill.
Yeah.
Now, how do you punish them? You just got a quadra kill, right? How do you make them feel that you got a quadra kill? And if you don't know, don't worry.
Do the Gold Fury, but I called it and no one showed, so I ended up backing.
No worries. But what do you want to back? So the reason, the way you make them feel that you got a quadra kill is you get your Blood Forge, which you're missing 400 gold. You get Blood Forge, and you show up at Gold Fury or Pyro, and you cook them again with Blood Forge, and that's how you make them feel the quadra kill. Chang'e tries to kill you. Because like right now, let's say you continue fighting, right? You end up dying. You don't get your Blood Forge. They're back in the game. As soon as you just got that quadra, you feel good, you feel strong. If you greed here, you're gonna feel it because they're all spawning. Maybe he uses his 2 for MS only. Yes, there's a lot of mistakes in his 2 usage, but that's fine. So we're working on here. Nice scythe. You see, I like that scythe. Why do I like that scythe? Because he's standing still. He's stunned for you. It's guaranteed scythe. I don't mind that scythe. Beautiful. Got gold. Got an extra kill. You got Blood Forge online now. Beautiful. Yeah, the 2 micros killing you. If you 2 micro, your damage goes up by like 30 or 40%.
But the this guy on the stream, it's true what he says. I only use
2
I
for
only
movement
use
speed,
two.
yeah.
Yeah, every time.
Like right there, I'm 2ing. Oh, you don't even have it, but I actually look at this. Look how much I value the 2 here.
Oh yeah.
Watch this. So here you have free scythe avenue, right? I'm probably
Yeah.
waiting for my 2 before I even scythe here.
Yeah.
That's how important I
true,
think the 2 is.
True.
But I just wanted to give you like, because right now you think of 2 as movement speed, right? Which is understandable, which it is. But the way I look at 2 is, yes, it's movement speed, but it's more about the flat pen that you're getting, right? So do you know how flat pen and percent pen work?
Flat. Not really.
No worries. It's as simple as this. This guy right here, all right, someone has 100 prots, right? 100 physical prots. You have 40, let's say you have 40 flat pen, right? That means you're ignoring 40 prots. It's similar when it's 100, when they have 100 prots, right? Because 40% would be 40, and then 40 flat pen is 40 flat pen. But now let's change the number, right? Let's change the number to 200, right?
Yeah.
40% is now 80 prots, while 40 flat pen is still 40, right? So you're getting more out of the percent pen when they have 200 prots or more, right? But now, now let's reduce it, right? Now let's say someone has 40 prots, right? This ROM right here has 40 physical prots, something in that range. When you pop your 2 plus your Joan's Wrath, he's literally sitting at 0. You're hitting him for exactly what your abilities do. It's called true damage, because he's not mitigating anything, because you're past his how much physical prots he has. So when you won here without your 2, right? Let's look at your items. You have 10 flat pen and you have 30% pen. How bad is 30% of 40? It's really bad, right? 30% of 40 is what? Let me do. I don't know. It's like,
I'm very
like 12.
useless as math, though. Yeah.
No worries. It's 12, right? So it's 12. So you have your items right now are ignoring 12 of his 40 prots. When if you press 2, you'd ignore all 40. You see the difference?
Oh yeah. Now yeah.
So you're still looking for that kill. You don't get Blood Force. Nice scythe for region. I'm still looking like I could fight here. I don't mind you going for a heal there. All right, so what is the big reason that you can still go for this fight? I'm gonna pause it here. You tell me. Look at everything and tell me what is the number one reason that this fight is still very good for you.
I know Bacchus has no ult. My mates are full health, and I've got blink and beads.
Good, but you missed it. Everything there was right, but you missed the big one. Keep looking.
Then there's no wave.
Where is Merc?
Merc is not here.
Exactly. So if Merc was not showing in left lane, this gank is scary, right? Because you don't know if he has ult, you don't know where he is. Yeah. But as I'm counting my numbers here, you have everything in front of you. You know Bacchus is in threshold. You know Merc is in left, and Baba threw every spell already. So this is a good fight. Like, obviously this is hindsight, right? So everything is paused, so you're able to see. But I could do this during game, and that's what makes me better than a lot of players, is that I can look at a fight, count where the Merc is. That's why I said to make this bigger, because Rama's dead, Changa's dead. I count for Merc, he's on left. Baba and Bacchus are both in front of me. I know every single number in front of me. I know what I'm looking at. Right here, I bet you if we look in your brain, you don't know what you're looking at. You're looking at Bacchus' low health, but that's the only math you're picking up right here.
Honestly, now I remember I wanted to fight because I noticed Merc was in left, and I tried to blink in, but I didn't succeed, and that's why I went all the way around.
No worries. Merc ults. Nice scythe. If you auto cancel there, you get Bloodforge.
Yeah.
Another thing you could have done here too, that would have put you to full HP. So I'm gonna give you a cute tip, right?
Yeah. Went for the oracles.
Exactly. One thing about oracles is that they have a lot of HP, 1600 HP, meaning what? Meaning you're gonna sustain a lot more from them than you would a normal camp. Meaning what?
Yeah, yeah.
Meaning that if you cleared this, you would have been at 80% health going into this fight. Meaning what? That you'd probably get Blood Fortune and end up killing 2 to 3 instead of just dying.
Yeah, and I would have ult because
Yeah, you would have lived long enough to have it.
yeah, and I could have killed everybody there. Right.
So one
Maybe.
of the things that I do like is that you have a good understanding of when to scythe. Outside of the weird early game ones like that you threw here and stuff, this was good because this guy is pretty much stunning himself by grabbing this guy, right? So it is a guaranteed scythe.
Yeah.
So I like it. The only thing is that I just prefer you like here. You hit that now auto. If you auto with that hydro proc, it's literally gonna hit much harder than your 3 is gonna hit.
I'm trying
I'm gonna
as hard
show
as
you
I
after
can.
this. No worries, brother. No worries. I'm just a little bit passionate. So
Yeah,
you'll hear me
but
get a little louder.
no. I know, but I'm forcing myself to think every time auto cancel, and I don't know why every time same shit happen again. I use my abilities without
No worries.
auto canceling. Yeah.
And that's like habit, right? That's all habit because it's not something that you think about. It's something that you do, right? Like if you're a basketball player, like you dribble between your legs. That's not something you think about. That's something you do, right? That's the way I would look at it. So you just have to go into jungle practice or play arena and literally auto cancel 100 times. I bet you the 101st time you're not even gonna think about it.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. That's why my friend is doing so much dragon practice and arena to still recrafting his build.
Exactly, and the good thing about arena and you know, I mean arena in general is that you have 100 like people hate on arena, right? They say, yo, you're an arena player, you're garbage. While I may agree, the thing is that you're getting more chances to fight, right? Meaning your micro gets more polished.
Yeah.
My man wants to auto cancel Hera 3 for that big 85 auto. I like that all.
Yeah. Just now.
What?
Yeah, you're gonna hear me speak French from now.
No worries, we'll just mute. So let's look back at this fight.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're impatient here?
Oh yeah. I should have waited for everyone to do damage and then ult.
All right, let's look at this fight for the base value. All right. Do they have vision on you as you're going into this fight?
No, I went past the minions, so I'm not noticed, and everyone doesn't know where I am.
So here, boom, you showed on the wave right here. These guys probably don't even look at their minimap, but at the higher ranks, these guys they're gonna punish this because right now this Merc he wants to go in, right? He looks like he wants to go in. Everyone wants to attack, but as soon as you show them this wave right here, they might not want to in the higher ranks. But this guys they obviously don't even care that they didn't even look at the minimap. They're not even worried about that. So now they don't know where you are, but a good players would assume you're going in the air, right? Because that's what you would do if you showed on the mid wave and you're going to this fight. So if I was at Mercury, I'm already waiting for you to land. You see how all that process of information happens so fast?
Yeah.
So here, let's look at this fight, right? Even before you ult, right? Right before you ult. Do you know where all 5 of them are?
I know Baba, Bacchus, Merc, and I don't know where the Rama and the Chang'e is.
Correct. You see Rama a little bit, but yes, what you said is correct. And now, where is your team?
They're all scattered a little bit.
You're missing something very important. Oh!
Yeah. Arthur is In left, yeah.
Exactly, baby. So Ardio's in left. That's your biggest front line. Sylvanas is 30% HP, the other front line, meaning this guy's a squishy. So what do you think is going to happen? All 4 of these guys are going to pinch this guy, meaning there's no damage done, meaning that this fight is bad, meaning that before you even ulted in this fight, I would have already told you this fight is garbage. But obviously this is a lot of hindsight. There's a lot of pausing and taking your time to analyze the map and analyze the fight. But all these things would have allowed you to make a better decision. You know what I would have done in this fight? I would have never ulted. I would have pushed mid wave and got the tier 1. Because I know this fight isn't good because my Ardio isn't here. And now it's a level 14 a level 14 Sylvanas solo frontlining.
Yeah, you're right.
And now it's going to show, and you're about to see like how it ends up being bad. Even if you land that, you still die. Wow, you end up being okay.
I don't die. I went in and I think I killed the Rama and the Bacchus.
Mm-hmm. You want to go back in this fight, right?
Yeah.
What could you have done to make this lower risk?
The XP came on my right, one him and go back to fight.
Exactly. And what would you need to wait for before you do that?
My 1.
And
My 2.
and
And my 3, I guess. And the debuff of the Divine.
exactly. That's the biggest one. Why is this bad?
I don't know. I think
You're sitting in Oracle Vision with half HP and no beads and ult. If this Merc 3s you, you're guaranteed dead.
Yeah.
They're all looking at you at this point, right? Because your Sylvanas is doing green, right? He doesn't give a shit. Your Heim,
Yeah.
your Heim is like kind of chasing, and then you're sitting on Oracle Vision. Last scene, there were all 4 around here, right? So meaning you're walking in blind, and they have literally perfect vision of you. Blink for blink. Nice. It was good play. I would have ran away, but so
Yeah.
the auto cancels here would have guaranteed. So it's really good that you go for the Bacchus, right? Only problem is you don't auto cancel one. If you left click, then throw scythe, he insta kills. You get blood forge. You feel more confident, and it resets your CDs.
Yeah.
Instead, it becomes a little scary for a second, but you end up getting it either way. And then once you miss his scythe, you know it's time to run, right? Because there's no way you can sustain anymore to try to win this fight. So the fact that you try fighting this guy is kind of crazy because, like, look, by the second auto, you should realize that this guy's probably going to get a CD before you kill him, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I got cocky on this one.
Yeah. It's all good, though. All right, let's start jumping to some team fights. I want to help you get some good team fight knowledge. You guys have fire. They have fire. I can't see shit.
No.
All right, fire's coming up.
Yeah, that was a pretty good, pretty long game.
For sure. All right, so now let's look at your items here, right? Why did you go this?
Just to pop off to see the world in the jungle on team fight. I really like this one just for
You think it's worth?
clearing. In higher ranks maybe, in gold maybe not.
Who's buying wards in gold? No one's buying wards for one. Two, the other one. Let me teach you about this item. The other one, not only does it give you physical prots, right? It gives you 35 physical prots, right? And what is that good versus? That's good versus a Merc, right? So, which is a guy you're going to be taking a lot of 1v1s with in the late game, right? Because when you try split pushing with a bomb or doing anything in the late game, the Merc is gonna be your biggest threat, right? Because he's the one that can catch you. Because Rama can't catch you, right? He's gonna roll, you just walk away. You know, and the Merc is the one that is gonna be the one that can catch you. So if you have Eye and you're in the jungle, you have an infinitely better chance to kill him than having this, right? Not only that, it gives you, when you're in the jungle, it gives you increased power. And where is Thanatos in a lot of these fights? He's in the jungle. You get 15% increased power. When you're talking about power that scales with percent, right? 15%. What's 15% of 300? That's, you're getting a free 45 power.
Yeah.
45 power for free. That's literally what Joan's Wrath is giving you right now. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of value. And not only that, but it also gives you increased prots. It gives you percent prots. I think it's like 7%. So it's giving you 35 physical prots, right? Right now you're at 147 because you have some auras. You have Thieves and you have Prophetic aura. But imagine you had the other eye, right? Now you get 7% of 147, which is, I don't know, an extra like 15 or 20 prots. So it's so much value in just having that item over being able to see wars, right? When you compare it like that, it's pretty pathetic, right? Like seeing wars or having an insane amount of power, insane amount, increased prots, better in the jungle. Like it's just so much numbers, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Now I know.
Another thing is you went Heartseeker, right? Do you feel like a Heartseeker?
Not really, because they only have one tank.
Exactly, we talked about earlier. And what do you think would be better in that slot since they only have one tank?
I don't know. Maybe Magi.
Magi would be okay. Deathbringer could be good.
Yeah, I thought about setting Therided and maybe take Rage and Deathbringer to kind of pop off and just kill them all.
Yeah,
in one time,
Deathbringer is the best because so it's getting really late, right? 36 minutes in, like you're at this crazy threshold of power. A crit would do much more than your abilities at this point. Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
So, all right, we're all setting up for fire here, right? It's EFG. It's really important. You bought wards. You're missing something. What are you missing here? You're missing a red pot. Red pot's pretty important here. Why? Because you're only at 30% CD. So not only is the red pot giving you that crazy flat power that's going to be really good, but it's also making you round out and be at 40% CD, which is very important on Thanatos.
Yeah.
How much has this eye helped you at this point in the game with the wards? I don't think you've seen one ward yet.
No. Yeah, it was a waste, to be honest.
So this Merc is going to do this, right? He's going to split.
Yeah,
and as a jungler, you have to be very accustomed and adapt to this type of split push. So are you stronger than Merc in a 1v1?
Yeah.
It's close. It's a lot of mechanics. We'll see it all depends on mechanics, right? But if you had normal eye.
Yeah, I choke right there.
No worries. That's happened to all of us. So you guys are fighting for a only Gold Fury at 38 minutes. That's a little weird. I'm not gonna lie, but either way, you should. So, how do you feel about your positioning in this fight?
Very wrong.
Why?
Because everyone can see me.
That and you're not in a position to kill anyone but the Bacchus, and you don't want to hit this guy. So where do you feel like you should be?
I'm not in the back line.
Exactly.
In the back line.
So, but if you could pick left or right, where would you pick?
Maybe left. Rama is the weaker because he just used beads.
Exactly. So being back here would be really good.
But I just wanted to punish the Bacchus because he was out of position and.
Heureusement, je t'ai bourré.
And luckily for me, I was drunk, so Merc shielded on his dash.
Yeah. You had beads either way.
Ici, connard.
Baba's giving you that extra movement speed, so you want to go for her. Pop that too. What do you feel about that ability usage there?
And again, my 2 was up, so I should have 2, 3, and 1.
On who?
On Baba and on Bacchus.
Exactly.
Oh, 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 no, 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 no.
Now you have ult.
And
Oh,
I die here.
putain. Hey. The game.
And that, do you see how that all could have been avoided and how you could have took over this rank game?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you guys are setting up for FG, or did they get it? No, they're setting up. This guy split push left. Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't like this ult. You're missing your red pot still, but it's fine. You're looking
Take
for
it.
the ult. Nice. And what happened there? The beautiful auto cancel.
Yeah.
Literally, your auto cancel does that much.
Yeah. I should have won auto cancel and then
Mm-hmm.
Viens ici, toi, connard.
Nice. Your belt, so you're not gonna reach in that much. You look at the science. Nice
Ouais, je
scythe.
sais pas. Pas grave.
Good beats. You got shelled.
Je sais pas comment je suis vivant.
Rama's trying to snipe you. Rama dies. What could you do right here?
go straight to the blue to heal.
Exactly. Instead, you're taking a very, 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 very risky play that could be no risk at all.
Je comprends pas. Je comprends pas. Je comprends pas.
Even hitting these minions, you sustain a lot.
9 secondes, 9 secondes, 9 secondes.
Now you have ult. Who's the best target here?
Tengash is alone.
Exactly. And if you notice, she used her immunity right a second
Yeah.
before that.
And I'm going for Baba.
That's fine, honestly. She's the second best target.
Non, mais elle reste pas, je comprends pas.
So now you're out of 3K pot, but you guys somehow stole EFG or just stole it somehow.
Yeah, he stole it. Yeah.
Oh, Poseidon didn't, I mean, and he got the kill. So this is free reign for you. Free reign. You go up straight in the air. I think that is a mistake, but that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
You're looking for the catch. Nice. He has no ages, so this is good. The auto cancel is kind of cookie, but you're fine. You end up killing him. There, you want to go for more. As soon as you get this Blood Forge, the last thing you're doing is turn away. Look what's already up.
Yeah, my 2 and my 1.
Are both up, and you have Fire Blink, and you have beads, and you have EFG. Literally, if you kills 1-2 here, it's GG.
Yeah.
You see how much you just healed?
Yeah.
And that's you doing it wrong too. This is the real way to do this, right? Remember I told you not to 3. You just auto the big here, and then cleave these 2, serrated proc, lifesteal, and then you 1, which is the big sustain. You'd be full. This guy keeps split pushing you. That's what the mercs do.
Fais que speed 6.
You can catch him easily though. You're very good at catching
Yeah.
merc.
I was insulting his ass off because he was speed pushing, and I had the speed pushing meta.
Yep.
27, 10, ça devrait pas être autorisé. Pareil.
So here, what you could do to really, really spice up your build, you hit red totem, you grab the speed, you buy red pot, you buy 3K pot with 4K gold, and now you are at the strongest possible spike you could be on Thanatos, and that should give you the confidence to end this game. Because if you have speed, then you have the 10% lifesteal on top of serrated lifesteal, on top of your passive lifesteal, on top of... Oh, you sold your Bloodforge? Wait, did you never have Bloodforge this game? Oh, you sold it for Brawlers.
Yeah.
You always want Bloodforge on Thanat. There's no better
Yeah.
item. There it is. Boom. Auto cancel. The auto cancel. Literally, how many times has that auto cancel fucked you over? Literally
Oh,
had
yeah.
44 minutes of. It's funny that it's happening to you every time because like this guy always flops you or Bobbles hits you as soon as you're about to kill him because you did an auto cancel. You rush the one there.
Yeah.
Et voilà, et voilà,
And
et
now
voilà, et
you,
voilà.
and you might die from that. So here, there's no reason to silence. So literally, the way I'm looking at this, right, is this is a long chase, right? You just killed Merc. You don't have any buttons. You have your 3, and you're gonna chase this guy, right? So
Yeah.
what do you want to save your 3 for?
The burp or
Exactly.
the body flop.
The burp. So you could just keep
Yeah.
autoing and autoing and autoing. Now you pop your 2, auto cancel 1, and then he just insta dies. Instead, you don't have your 3 because you used it early. You rushed your 1, and now you're gonna get punished for that. So now you can't really get back in the fight. He dies. But you see how there you could have won the game for your team. Here you could have won the game for your team.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of opportunities to do so. You just gotta work on executing those opportunities.
But I was trying to short call the fight on EFG and on EFG etc. And people in gold like don't want to. I don't know.
No, they don't want to group. No, and that's. I mean, that's just the way of life. Like, I mean, that happens at Grandmasters, bro. People don't group ever. But the way to work around that is just kill 5, right? Just kill 5 and end the game. Like that's always a possibility. So even if you guys don't want to group for FG or whatever, just keep farming, play your spikes, play your timings, whether it's the 3K, the 500 pot, the speed into lifesteal totem, or whatever it is, and then kill 5. That's how you win Smite.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna go away from that video and I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna play Thanatos in jungle practice and show you all the auto cancels I want you to practice.
Okay. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Nobody
You
else.
went
Anyone
Susano
has
support.
problem with that, they can leave.
Minions have spawned.
All right, so this is a good one here, right? You have Fire Blink. This is the Odin's
Yeah.
the Mercury. Look at this. So let's say I don't want him to, because the 2 makes a loud noise, right? You know Thanos
Yeah.
near. So all right, so I'm a 2. Then do you see that?
Yeah.
So auto. You see that damage?
Oh,
What,
yeah.
what you're doing right now is this. Where
Yeah.
you see how much damage is missing?
Oh yeah. 1. Yeah. 1 auto. 3 auto. Hey,
So if you want to cancel, usually this is the most efficient one. Right there, and then you press 4 right away. They'll all usually be in execute range on any squish if you do this. So let me do another combo that I would like you to do with the ult.
The battle is on.
772, right? By just auto hydras. Look at this. Look at this. Right? Look how much my scythe does.
Oh.
You see how my autos are doing more than my scythe?
Yeah.
Obviously, it's
Yeah.
one I crit, but. Alright, so. Say you're in an ult, right? This Odin is the guy. Look how long. Look how I play off the stun. You see how he can never move? I got 2 autos before he could actually play the game. If that was you, right? You're throwing the scythe and then autoing. Just do it the other way
Yeah.
around, and you guarantee more damage, more kill threat.
Yeah.
That's the combo I want you to practice. So 2, auto, 3, auto, 1, auto.
Glory.
Okay.
And then I'll do some Susano. I'll show you a couple of Susano combos.
I really like circuit as well, and I can auto cancel on circuit, but not on Sana. I don't know why, really.
Zuko.
How do you? It depends what cast type you have on your controller.
I'm on Instacast on Susano and Thanatos, but on any other goals,
An era of
I'm
fear
on
in the
Quickcast.
world. And if we don't want the world to destroy itself, we need to replace it with an era of peace and kindness.
Minions have spawned.
All right, so with Susano, there's some cute. I'll show you the cute combos first. So obviously, let's say this guy's coming here.
Fear the flame NATO!
So you see how I use my combo very different there than normal people would. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
so before I can cast my ult, then blink, and then while he's knocked up in the air from my ult, I can pull him while he's in the air towards me. Auto cancel 1-3. Another cute thing that you can do, right, is that this is always a double movement, right? You do like this, you like auto cancel, and then I know I have double dash, so I go like this. You see how much farther I got away from that guy? You just save both your dashes for the end. And then for, I mean, with auto cancel, so depending on how much attack speed is how many auto cancels you can get in between your one, right? You see how I'm getting a couple?
Oh, okay. I never do that on Susano. Generally, I blink 2, I put the 3, I'm auto canceling the 1, and I
Oh, after.
TP if he has an escape.
Exactly. So one of the things you can do, so everybody starts with a 2, right? Which is pretty normal, but that's the worst case scenario. You know why?
Nope.
Because why not use the pool at the end? So
Yeah,
if I can start, if I can look, every time I see a Susano player, they do this, right? They show up, they 2, then they 3, then they do this, and then if you're not dead, they ult, right? That's the normal Susano combo. Everybody does that. But if you're better than them, you go like this. If you can get near them, boom, okay, auto, 1, boom, pull, another dash. Like, you see how many times like I confuse them, like, because I'm using my combos differently. If you can get on top of them, this is best case scenario right here. Bam, boom, bam, bam. I still have another dash, bam. The big thing is confusing them with your 1, right? Because everyone thinks you're gonna finish the 1 auto canceling, but you can switch it up.
That's true.
So in terms of damage, I'll show you one more thing. In terms of damage, if they don't have beads, right? Let's say I know this Vulcan has no beads, right? So that ult 2 combo is guaranteed death. If they don't react, like let's say like, all right, the same thing with here. I see that he's coming this way. I'll wait just for CD. Say I'm playing a corner, which Susanos do a lot. I see him coming. I ult. He doesn't see it. He sees it now. Boom. And I pulled him even into the fire blade. You see all those numbers? Like that is like 2k. So much damage there.
Oh yeah.
Well, you have any questions, Big May?
No, not really. My main problem, I think, is the decision making and the auto attack cancel. To be honest, I didn't know the 2 on Sana had a pen, so now I do, and I gotta be careful on the auto attack cancel. Yeah.
100%. Yeah, I would say so. Biggest notes to take, right? Work on that micro. Make sure your auto cancels are clean. You know, where it just becomes habit. It's just, it's mechanical. You know how to do it. You don't even think about it. Second is work on the farming routes, right?
Yeah.
Make sure to clean up when to farm, when to fight. That you never perfect that. That is always open for. You can only get so good at it, right? Even today, I've been playing, MOBA for 13 years, and I'm still trying to perfect when to farm, when to fight, right? Because it's always a decision that changes the situation. Another thing that I would say to make sure you clean up is know your strengths. Like when you're so farmed and you're at 3K pop 500, like you can take over the game. You gotta believe in your mechanics and your fight. The best way to learn is to go all in. You know what I mean? And then you take information from that.
Yeah, I think I'm forgetting a lot about 500 pots and 3K pots in
Totem.
team fights.
Make sure to work on
yeah.
that too.
Oh yeah, totem as well. Yeah.
All right, my man. It
Thank
was a
you,
pleasure to work with you, my man. Have a
Yeah,
great night.
Thank you.
Get
Thank
some
you
good
very
sleep.
much. Yeah, thank you. Have a good night too.
Have a good night, my man.